Hey, it's Michael Griswold. Have you ever felt like, as a woman, that you're sabotaging relationships and you don't really know why? Well, in this video, I'm going to give you a tip that may help turn that around for you and give you a lot more intimacy and love in the relationships that you have. So what happens a lot of times is women try to do the impossible. Women, when they fall in love with a guy, try as much as they can, try over and over to do as much as they can to be the perfect woman. And the idea makes sense. Well, if I do everything right, well, then he'll love me even more. So some common examples are they'll make sure that they look great. They'll make sure that they are fun. They'll make sure that they do things for the guy that they're dating. But all of this just kind of pushes him farther away, and she's left scratching her head wondering, why? What am I doing wrong that's keeping him from wanting to be closer to me? Well, what this does is it turns you into a mannequin. And men really like women more than they like mannequins. The perfect woman syndrome turns a woman into a mannequin. So what can you do instead? Well, instead of trying to do everything right, which is impossible and only disconnects you from yourself, instead begin to be a bit more direct with the guy that you're dating or want to date. Here's an example. Let's say that you're dating a guy or you're going to date a guy and he says, hey, why don't we go out this Friday? What would you like to do? Oftentimes guys aren't very good at coming up with ideas and they'll put it off on you. A lot of times a woman will say, oh, I don't care, whatever you want. But that doesn't really help because the guy's just kind of put back on his heels and he feels pressure. What would be better is if you said, I think it'd be great if we went for a walk in the park, or if we went and got some ice cream, or if we went out and got a glass of wine at this wine bar. It really doesn't matter the idea you give, it's just giving the guy something to work with. Men love to work with things and to kind of, work with whatever's created. And by offering an idea, you give him something to work with. What this does is it brings you closer together because you're both working on it together and he feels closer to you. So try that out. The next time that the guy that you're dating or you want to date wants to know, hey, what do you want to do for dinner? What do you want to do this weekend? Instead of saying it doesn't matter, whatever you want, try a bit of a more direct approach. This forces him to respect you and makes him value you more. So for more tips on how to create the relationship that you want, click on the link below this video and you'll get more tips and advice to create the relationship that you want without driving yourself crazy trying to feel perfect about it. Thanks a lot.